Miss Transformers 96 here with another, well, not another, because this is like my first movie review. I've done a lot of, a couple of, movies compared to the toys, and this is kind of that. This is really my review of the movie, but, I will be comparing the movie to toys and everything, and as I talk about different characters, I'll be bringing out the toys, and, comparing the toys to them and everything like that. So here you go. So this is my review of the movie. So far, I've seen it in, I saw it on midnight on the 28th in the Cine Capri, so that's very cool. And then also, I saw it the day it came out, which is technically the same day as the midnight, but I saw that in just the regular theater, so I've seen it in Cine Capri and regular. So I have not seen it in 3D or IMAX, but so I can't say anything about the 3D or anything like that. So very sorry. I will be seeing it in IMAX 3D tonight, though. So I might just tomorrow attach a little end thing about the 3D, but I'm not sure. But if all goes to plan, I will see it in IMAX 3D tonight. So I've seen it twice. It's the day after it came out, and just very cool. Overall, I think it was a great movie, fun time, and just awesome. So yeah. So I'll be bringing characters in. That's why you can see Sentinel's leg there. You can kind of see the foot of Megatron. You know, I'm not trying to hide the stuff. I want to put it so that it's easy to grab, and I don't have to reach beyond characters to get them and stuff, but I probably will. This will have spoilers. I'm not gonna try to not mention spoilers, and I'm not gonna try to say every spoiler point to it. I'm just gonna say what I want to. So if you haven't seen it, definitely recommend that you don't watch this. If you have, then fantastic. So there you go. So yeah, and this is all just my opinion, kind of stuff that I thought. So there you go. So anyway, first, before the movie, before the Armageddon pretty much happened. In the beginning, just the whole story and everything. First, just want to talk about the transition between Megan Fox, Michaela, and Carly. I think her real name's like Rosie something, I'm not sure. The Victoria's Secret model. So yeah, so I thought the transition for them, I was very interested to see how they do it. But I thought they did it pretty well. They started off with them already being together, and then they kind of went back into this flashback of just how they met, just with really out talking at all, just how they saw each other, and then you were supposed to fill in the blanks, I guess. But I thought they did it pretty good. They did talk about Michaela. I was wondering if they'd say anything about her, or if they just completely just pretend like she was never there. But they did say something about her. They said that Michaela was the one to break up with him and everything. And yeah, so how's the new girl compared to the old one? I think the new one was much better. Although the old one, Megan Fox, I think looks a lot better. This one still looks very nice, but I think her attitude and everything is much better than Megan Fox was. Megan Fox always seemed like she didn't want to be there, it was just I didn't really like the way her character felt, but the new one's very nice and just pretty awesome. So I do like the new one a lot better. So that was awesome. Wondering the whole story in that, but it turned out very nicely. And one other thing I forgot to mention is this video may run a long time, so very sorry about that, but I'm just, oops, sorry, that was my phone. But I'm just gonna talk, so I'm sorry if this runs a long time, but there you go. I'm just going to say what I have to. So there you go. So I thought that was very good. In terms of the comedy, I didn't expect a whole lot of comedy, because even in the preview, it looked very serious and stuff. In this one, there was a lot of comedy in the beginning. Towards the end, it got less and less and less until it was pretty much just flat, no comedy, which I liked. I liked the comedy, but I don't want it to last throughout the movie into the battles. A little bit of comedy in the battle, I don't like that. I like the comedy in the beginning, and then you kind of just take it out for the serious stuff, which they did a good job for, I think. Two of the funniest people in this movie were Chow. I call him Chow because that was his name in The Hangover, the Chinese guy from The Hangover. I'm not sure what his real name is in this. I think his name is like Wayne or something. He was hilarious. Just every scene, just the way that he moved was just hilarious. He wasn't in it a whole lot, but the part that he was in was just hilarious. I loved it. I don't know why. I think it was just hysterical, pretty much. I loved his character. It was very cool, but it didn't last all the movie, so it wasn't that goofy crap throughout the movie. It was just funny in the beginning with him, because spoiler alert, he ends up dying. Laserbeak, kind of, here he is. Laserbeak, you know, he's on a rolly chair. Laserbeak came up and just kind of pushed him through a window, and he fell off the building side. So that was cool. Laserbeak had a huge part in the movie, but I'll get back to that. I want to talk about the comedy. Another person I thought was funny that didn't have too many funny parts, but when they did have funny parts, it was pretty funny. Was Simmons, but not Simmons. Simmons is like butler kind of guy. I don't know what you call him. He's like sidekick, Dutch. He was very funny when he was funny. He wasn't funny a lot, but when he was funny, it was very funny. So I really liked him. Interesting character. He was in the final kind of battle, not in the place, but kind of on the sides, and so he didn't have a lot of funny parts then. I like that. You know, they did a perfect job with that. Simmons, he was funny. He's been in it a lot though, but I still like him. He takes on a different persona every single movie, which some people may say is good, some people may say is bad. I think it's just very interesting. In the first one, he's the tough Sector 7 guy. He wasn't that funny. The second one, he takes on the funny role. He's like the meat, like he like makes meat or something in like a deli, and he knows all about aliens and stuff. And this one, he plays this rich guy that wrote a book about his experiences with Sam and everything, and just is now rich and just really likes the adventure. So he goes on it. So he plays a different character. He's always funny, but do they always need him? No, he is not a necessary character. He's just a pretty funny character, which is nice to put in. You know, he gets in a wheelchair. That was a little the person that puts him in a wheelchair is Crowbar. So yes, so yeah. But anyway, now to Laserbeak. So the comedy was very good. Well, let me just finish off the comedy. The comedy was good. They ended it pretty much flat ended it in the final battle scene. The only people that were still funny in that final battle scene that were just a little funny were the little robots, Wheelie, and I have no idea what the other little robot is. Somebody can comment, that'd be awesome. But yeah, so yes. So now with new Decepticons, I guess that's my new category I'm going on to. So with new Decepticons, the three that I'm going to talk about are Laserbeak, Shockwave, and a Soundwave. I would put a Soundwave toy out, but that hasn't been released. We don't even have pictures of him. But anyway, starting with a Laserbeak. Laserbeak was in this a lot. I didn't expect that. He's in it throughout the movie. In the beginning, a lot, and then you get him at this little piece, like right at the end in the final Chicago battle scene. He ends up getting his head blown off by a ship that Bumblebee is commanding. Sam's holding his neck and like put his neck right next to the gun thing, and then Bumblebee fires it, blows his head right off. But he's very cool. He transforms into many things. Copier machine, flat screen TV. He transforms into this like pink robot at one point, which I don't know why. It wasn't very necessary. But he just kind of did it. He was trying to kill this guy, so he dresses up as this kind of good-looking robot and kind of like hangs out with that guy's daughter until the guy gets home, which I don't understand. Why didn't he just like wait outside, wait on the roof or something until the guy got home? But I don't know, but I'm not gonna go into that. But he was very cool. He also transformed into this like wall decoration. It might have been something else, but you'd see it very briefly. And so yeah, so that was kind of cool. He was Laserbeak's pet, or he was Soundwave's pet, but he was really only on Soundwave's arm at one point, so not very much. But he was in it. So yes, so very cool. And in terms of the color, still what I said stands. The color on the toy is not accurate, other than the head, but the sculpt of the toy is very accurate, so I did like that. Now on to Soundwave. I do have movie 2 Soundwave over here, although it doesn't look like anything like the new Soundwave. Whoa, okay. I caught him. Oh, there you go. My skills is showing in my videos. So anyway, but here's Soundwave. He doesn't look anything like this. He's a car. I heard that his car, I saw the pictures for his car, but it wasn't certain that was going to be his car. So when Carly got that car, I thought, and he didn't transform or anything, I thought, oh, I guess it was wrong. That's not who Soundwave is. But then Soundwave actually was that car and transformed. So Soundwave I liked a lot more than I ever thought I would. He didn't do much. He just looked cool. He was kind of the guard, the prisoners' guards. You know, they like guarded the people, but he was very nice. Really liked him. Not a lot of fighting scenes. When he did fight, he didn't do much. He does have these like little circles all over him. I'd expected him to do some like sound waves. You know, that's his name, to do the sound waves with those little circles and everything, and he didn't. Some of them lit up and got electronic-y, but they didn't do anything. He had two like guns that were like sonic guns that kind of did what I thought the little circles would do. So yeah, so that was interesting, but his look was very nice, so I did like him. If I mix up Soundwave and Shockwave, their names, very sorry, but they're very close, so I might mix it up. Now Shockwave was very cool. He was nice. He didn't do much. He just kind of looked cool, just like Soundwave, you know. He was just kind of there, kind of overseeing the battle at the end. He didn't do much. He just kind of told Driller to go up, kill the humans, and, you know, he just kind of stood around, kind of watched things for a while. The people that really took him down, he just got ambushed by, like, every single army guy that was there at the end, and even the wreckers were shooting at him. He was just getting shot at all different places, which I didn't like, because that made him really weak, and I was hoping that there would be a big battle. So when he runs away after everybody's shooting him, you know, because he's really getting just pounded on at the end scene there, and then Optimus comes in, just kind of pushes him around a little bit. I saw him, like, you know, kind of try to fight Optimus, like, swing his arm at him, like, once, but other than that, he didn't do any fighting. Then Optimus, like, took his eye and kind of ripped it out, and his eye was, like, attached to this cord. I'm guessing it was, like, his brain or something, because as soon as he ripped out his eye, he was dead. So, yeah, so, other than looking cool, he didn't do much. He shot his cannon once and, like, hit Optimus, like, from way far away, but that didn't, like, there wasn't any hand-to-hand combat with him. Yeah, he was really just the overseer of this. He didn't do much. One thing I really liked was the way his mouth moved. This little mouthpiece here, it all kind of wiggled and stuff. It looked really cool. You know, that probably sounded stupid, but if you've seen it, it looks really cool. It looks kind of like an insect kind of mouth, which was kind of neat. Wasn't expecting that at all. In terms of the toy color is not accurate. It's more of a purple